Hello and welcome. My name is Brenda if you're new here, and today is June 18th. This past week I've only gotten to work on 2 of my whips, but I will get to that in a minute. This past week has been pretty hot here in Florida. It's gotten, in the mid 90s, and our AC is not really liking that it's doing that, so it's been getting a little over 80, and 83 some of these days. So we're having a guy come out on Tuesday. We had to wait a week before there was an available appointment, so we are anxiously awaiting that and hoping that it won't be too expensive to fix whatever's going on. But yeah, that's all that's really been going on over here. Nothing too exciting. We ended up eating out more than we had planned because it was really hot when I tried to cook. So, yeah. I also this past week started a new little side job because I wanted to make a little extra money to buy my crafting stuff. If I want to buy some fabric or whatever I want to get. So that has gone well. And also just to have some, some extra money for bills and things. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and show you what I've been working on. I don't really have, a whole lot to talk about as far as the week because there wasn't really a whole lot going on. But one of the projects I worked on was my T-Rex, and I'll show you what he will look like and where I was at. And I only got 208 stitches in this week because all I did was finish up that medium pink that was in here into the other, if I can get it to focus. I don't know why it's not there. I just finished off that color. So I'm at 5,406 stitches out of the 6,197. So I'm getting closer to being done with him. And I will be glad to have that one done. I really like him. So the reason why I only have 2 projects is because of this next one. The one that I started last week, the Dogs of Disney Summer Sal. That is a group on Facebook, and it's from Abby Sue Designs on Instagram. And this is my first Sal, and I didn't do much besides working on this because I was trying to keep up. So I didn't do anything on my stitching shelf. So I think from now on, I'm just going to, work on what I want to work on, and not try to keep up, because I want to work on my stitching shelf. That is my, one of my main focuses, and I want to make progress on that. So yeah, from now on, I'm not going to be keeping up with this. I felt like I was going I thought I would be able to fit this in with the other, but there's more stitches than I thought by looking at it. So I'll show you where I was at last time. I had stitch, I don't know, 3/4 done or so. So I finished stitch and did the back stitch on him. So and then I got Lady done and started on Tramp a couple days ago. So yeah, I can't remember how many Stitch had left from last time, but Lady, I got 811 stitches in on her, and then the back stitch, and I got 276 in on Tramp. So this has been where all of my time has been going with my stitching. So this, like I said, is the first time I've done fractional stitches and French knots. So they're not perfect, but I feel like it's not too bad, and I'm hoping that I'll get better as I go along. I thought that I had this centered by what the measurement was, but apparently I did not. It's very close on this edge, and I realized that after, you know, I started trying to place it on here. But I'm hoping it will be okay. I'm planning on turning this into a putting it on a sticky board. So I'm hoping that will be, it's gonna have to be, will be enough. So yeah, I'll just have to make it work. But I'm really happy with it. You know, I'm not gonna try to keep up with it anymore, as much as I was anyway. Because I want to work on my stitching shelf, and there was other things that I wanted to, you know, get into as well. But we'll see. At least my stitching shelf. So I don't have any haul, and I don't have any crochet or anything because I didn't do that. I just worked on that forever. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. The back stitching, but it makes it really cute. So what I did end up doing for 2 days this week was trying to organize my floss, because I just had a bunch of it in a pile and I really needed to get that fixed up. So I made a video about how I organize my floss. It's a file folder kind of system, and I have it hanging down. So I needed to make more of the little things to hang from so that I could put that on. So I need to buy more rings because I ran out. I almost had enough, but I ran out before I could finish it all. And I also need to buy another file box. So I think I'm gonna, I was about to buy it, but my husband said to wait until Prime Day and see if we could, you know, get something, if it's any cheaper on Prime Day, which is coming up. I think he said the 21st. So yeah. Once I get all that done, I was kind of hoping to do an update video on how I am storing my floss, because it's a little bit different from that video. But yeah, that took up a bit of time. So that is all I have as far as crafting and stuff. This past week was watching Mighty Ducks. My brother had talked about how he was watching that, and I decided to check it out, and it's really cute. It's a good little family show. It's not like, you know, groundbreaking television, but it's, I don't know, it was just a fun watch. We watched it pretty quickly. So yeah, I would recommend watching that, especially if you watch the movies before. It's been a long time since I've seen them, but I do remember that I liked the first one. I can't remember the other ones, but I saw that they were on Disney Plus as well. So that is all that I have for this week. I hope for this next week to get some stitching in on my stitching shelf. I think I'm going to focus on filling in that 550 color that I didn't have. I want to fill in all the ones that were missing first, so there may not be a lot of super visible progress, but I want to get that done so that it will look complete. And I will definitely be working more on my Disney dogs, just not as quickly. And I'm not sure what else, either this T-Rex or my little Mickey Halloween looking thing. Who knows what I'll get into. Maybe I'll get into some crochet. I don't know. It just all depends on what I feel like doing. So I think I'm gonna end it there. That's all I really got. I hope you guys are doing well and that you have a great weekend, whatever you're doing. I will see you next week, and bye for now.